Alright, so recently I kind of been getting some backlash from fans that aren't too satisfied with the content I've been producing. And as someone who really tries to do well on this channel, it was pretty disheartening to hear, and I was sort of mad. But it's okay because, I've said it 1,000 times, guys. I fucking love doing this. This is my passion. Anyways, let's move on with that. So, the topic of today is I want to buy something. I want to buy an identity. Because now you might think that's weird. Maybe some people don't have these kind of thoughts, but to me, or just in our culture in general, a big part of our sense of self is what we identify with, aka an identity. You got, be it politics, be it you identify as a liberal and all your friends are liberals, or a conservative, blah blah blah, or you identify with this sports team and you hate the other team, or let's say you just identify with a certain culture, like you identify with like the hip-hop culture, and that's how you dress, that's how you talk, that's the people you hang out with. Or maybe you identify with, like, I don't know, athletic culture, any of these. Yeah, it can really go from anything. It could even be like, there's a culture around basically everything. Fishing, club culture, all this weird stuff. And another way it can be found is through your job. Like, people will be like, oh, you're a doctor. And being a doctor, sure, it might just be a career, but I feel like it's kind of a lifestyle, When you're that deep into a career path, and a doctor is a great job, and it's meaningful, and it pays well. So it's basically like your life. It's a lifestyle. Because you're probably friends with other doctors. In your free time, you probably read articles about it. I'm just saying. So, and then it's a common thing at a young age, early 20s, that era, for people to be like, you need to go out and, like, find yourself. And, like, I don't know if I totally agree with that notion. It may be just me, but I think the whole find yourself is kind of overrated, I guess. Like, my general inclination wants to be like, go out, do what you enjoy, and you don't have to, like, fit into, like, a certain box. But somehow our society, it wants to do that really bad. And, like, I find myself doing that because sometimes I just feel like I don't, like, just like an outsider, like, I don't know exactly. I know some basic ideas and stuff, but, like, I don't really feel like I, like, identify with, like, a certain aspect of culture that much. And it's kind of weird. Because that leaves me being like, well, where do I see my life in 20 years, 10 years? And I know I shouldn't worry about that at this point. I should just worry about, like, stuff in the relative short term, like, but it's kind of hard not to think about it, because I have no fucking clue where I see myself in 10 years. I don't really see myself anywhere. Like, I just kind of, I don't know, like, I can't even picture the type of, like, person that I could become. If you guys know, like, if you have an idea of, like, who you want to be, or what you want to be and what you want to do, tell me in the comments. Like, go right ahead. Or maybe you're equally as lost as I am about this stuff, because it's weird. It's really weird. I feel like the part I don't like about it is, like, sometimes I feel like it gets taken too far. the thing is, people are like, you don't have to worry about like fitting in and that shit. Everyone wants to fit in because it's in our biology. So the thing is, I don't think it's bad to like want to fit in and to like identify with a certain group. That's fine. But where I think it gets bad is like, let's say you do identify with a certain group and then there's something that they all do and you're kind of just like, oh well, I'll do it too because I identify with this group. Like, that's stupid, you know? Make your own choices. But I also recognize everyone wants to like fit in and that stuff. Like, it's seriously, it's natural. Even the most out there people, they still want to be liked and accepted and tolerated by a certain group. Like, it's weird, it sucks at times, but ultimately it's in our DNA. And yeah, that about ends this. This has been a pretty long video, but thanks for sticking with me, and I hope the people who are leaving malicious comments in the backgrounds will be a little bit happier now. Thank you very much.